Every minute holds potential. It is a tiny building block for your future. When you let minutes slip away, you are not just losing time, you are losing pieces of the future you dream of. Think of wasted time like small leaks in a boat. One leak seems tiny, it seems unimportant, but many small leaks over time can sink the entire ship. Your future success is that ship. Those wasted minutes, spent scrolling or procrastinating, are the small, unnoticed leaks. They add up, slowly but surely, steering you away from your goals and aspirations. Imagine a typical day. The alarm rings, you hit snooze just once, then maybe twice. Those are 10-20 minutes gone. You finally get up, and while coffee brews, you check your phone. A quick scroll turns into 30 minutes. News, social media, emails, they all pull at your attention. Before you know it, an hour or more has vanished. You intended to work on that important project. You planned to exercise or learn something new. But the morning is already slipping by, filled with small, seemingly harmless distractions that collectively derail your best intentions for the day ahead. These moments of lost time are often invisible. They don't feel like big failures. They feel like small choices, easy comforts in the present. But the sum of these choices creates a powerful current. This current can pull you far from where you want to be. It is a gentle drift at first, you hardly notice it. Then one day you look up, you realize you are not making progress, you feel stuck. This is the accumulated cost of those seemingly insignificant minutes, the price paid for not valuing each moment's potential. The future you desire is not built in grand sweeping gestures, it is built in the consistent, focused use of your minutes and hours. Each decision to spend time wisely is a vote for that future. Each decision to let time drift away is a vote against it. The challenge is that the immediate reward of distraction often feels more appealing than the distant reward of focused effort. However, understanding this unseen cost is the very first step towards reclaiming your time and ultimately shaping the life you truly want to lead with purpose. Often the sheer size of our goals can feel overwhelming. We look at the mountain we want to climb and it seems impossibly high. This feeling can be paralyzing. When faced with a long list of tasks or a significant project, the easiest choice can feel like doing nothing at all. It's a common human response. We seek comfort, we seek escape. So, instead of tackling that one small part of the big task, we turn to distractions. We watch another episode, we scroll through feeds, we tell ourselves we'll start tomorrow when we feel more ready or inspired. This choice of inaction born from feeling overwhelmed becomes a habit. The more we avoid the discomfort of effort, the harder it becomes to start. We create a cycle. We feel overwhelmed, so we procrastinate. Procrastination leads to more tasks piling up, which makes us feel even more overwhelmed. It's a downward spiral. We are caught in a loop of good intentions and poor execution. We might even start to believe that we are just not the kind of person who can achieve big things. This belief, however, is simply a story we tell ourselves to justify the inaction. Many people secretly hope for an external savior. They wait for a lucky break. They dream that someone else will come along and solve their problems. Perhaps it's a new job offer that falls from the sky, or a mentor who will guide them perfectly, or a sudden burst of motivation that will make everything easy. This is a dangerous illusion. The truth is, no one is coming to rescue you. Your life, your career, your dreams, they are your responsibility. Waiting for external circumstances to align perfectly is just another form of wasting time. The power to change your situation lies entirely within you. It is not about waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect conditions. It is about deciding that you are in charge. You are the architect of your own life. This realization can be daunting, but it is also incredibly empowering. When you stop waiting for a hero, you can start becoming one in your own story. The responsibility is yours, but so is the incredible opportunity to build the future you envision, one deliberate choice at a time, starting from right where you are today. The secret to overcoming that feeling of being overwhelmed is to start small. So small, in fact, that it feels almost too easy. Instead of trying to conquer the entire mountain in one day, focus on taking a single step. If you want to write a book, don't think about the 300 pages. Think about writing one sentence, or just for 2 minutes. If you want to get fit, don't imagine a grueling hour-long workout. Commit to 5 minutes of walking. These tiny actions break the inertia. They bypass the resistance your brain naturally feels towards big, daunting tasks. These small, manageable tasks are the seeds of success. Each time you complete one, you get a small win. This win builds a little bit of momentum. It proves to yourself that you can take action. Consistency is far more important than intensity, especially in the beginning. Showing up and doing that tiny habit, day after day, is how you build a system for success. One small action might seem insignificant on its own, but when repeated consistently, these actions compound. They build upon each other, creating remarkable results over time. Much like drops of water eventually fill a vast ocean. Consider Sarah. For years she dreamed of changing careers. She felt stuck in a job she disliked. The thought of searching for a new job, updating her resume, networking, it all felt too much. So, she did nothing, year after year. Then, she decided to try a different approach. She committed to spending just 15 minutes each day on her career change. Some days she researched companies. Other days, she tweaked one section of her resume. On others, she reached out to one new contact. These were tiny steps, but she did them consistently. After a few months, Sarah had a polished resume. She had a growing network. She had identified several promising opportunities. The overwhelming task had been broken down into manageable daily actions. Within a year, Sarah successfully transitioned into a career she loved. Her transformation wasn't the result of one heroic effort. It was the cumulative effect of hundreds of small, consistent choices. She didn't wait for motivation, she created it through action, proving that small steps taken daily can lead to life-altering changes. Her story is a testament to the power of refusing to waste time and instead investing it wisely. The past is gone. You cannot change the minutes or hours you may have wasted. Dwelling on them only wastes more precious time. The future, however, is unwritten. It is a canvas waiting for your actions. The most powerful moment you have is right now, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. The perfect time to start building the future you desire is this very moment. Procrastination whispers that you can always start later, but later often becomes never. Today's small efforts are tomorrow's big achievements. So what is the first step? It needs to be incredibly small, so small that you cannot say no to it. Think about one goal you have. What is the tiniest action you can take towards it in the next 2 minutes? If you want to learn a new skill, can you search for a beginner's tutorial? If you want to clean your space, can you put away just one item? If you want to start a project, can you write down the very first task? This first step is not about making massive progress. It is about breaking the pattern of inaction. It is about proving to yourself that you can start. Make a commitment to yourself. Not a vague promise, but a specific one. Decide on that one tiny action and when you will do it. Perhaps it's immediately after reading this. Write it down if that helps. The act of committing, even to something small, signals to your brain that you are serious. Remember, every journey, no matter how long or challenging, begins with a single step. That first step builds momentum. The next step becomes a little easier, and the one after that easier still. You are building a new habit, a habit of action. Your future is not a matter of chance, it is a matter of choice. Choose to stop letting valuable moments slip away. Choose to take responsibility. Choose to start small, but start now. The power to transform your life doesn't come from waiting for grand opportunities. It comes from making tiny, consistent choices day after day. Take that first small step today, then take another tomorrow. You have the power to build an incredible future, one deliberate moment at a time. Your journey to a more productive, fulfilling life begins with the decision to act now.